10 seconds.
I suppose this does feel like it favors the sniper, right? Because you're getting away with the farm anyway. It's bottom lane, Nightfall does get caught out a little bit. JT still on the chase, and they've got him. Nightfall is gone, but Boca able to secure first blood. Save is around though, Save looping around now with some deep vision past the T1 towers, nothing to say. And they'll make the jump in. The Tusk desperately needs some help, but nobody's coming. Nothing to say, again being left on his own. A very, very nice pick off here from BETBOOM.
Again, that's
But it is a very, very slow siege, but it is a very effective siege. They're going to need a few more numbers if they really want to try and defend this. Siege creep is going to be fortified here from G2YGs. They look to rush in. They'll find a stun onto Toronto. Now even Monet showing up on the Weaver. Just everyone committed to this bottom tier 1 tower. This Nightfall, he'll actually continue to rush forward, trying to find a Jingu Mastery proc. Does get one onto X-Nova, though X-Nova trying to run, but no, does go down. Will die to save.
To have this early presence, no Javelin up. That tends to be the early spike for the Weaver. They were trying mid though.
GPK. That's a very nice shot from Nothing to Say, actually just blocking the way completely for GPK. He could not fit through that small gap on the right side, so they will secure the life of GPK now. As well, in the meantime, they are pressuring the...
Just allowing them to play this aggressive early on, spotting out this rotation as well from Nothing to Say. They can't capitalize. They can't find this punishment they'd want to.
Niero. Oh, they get Toronto instead. Well, they take the game here. It's 2-3. Almost 10 minutes into the game. It's been all about towers so far, at least from the side of BETBOOM. There's Nothing to Say now. Has been caught. Does have a snowball to buy a little bit of time for himself, but that's about all he's got. Assassinate will fly out. Does he actually survive this? Not quite. He will go down. Let's group up mid lane now from BETBOOM. There'll be a 3-man smoke. 2-man smoke here from G2YG running right towards Nothing to Say. Parun, oh, it's not going to be picked up. Miero does get it himself, but the jump is there onto the Dragon Knight. Miero kind of being left behind, but no, they want to go after GPK instead. The disruption will save, but GPK, he's just stuck in the shards. He's got nowhere to go but down. He is gone. They do at least find JT as a traitor. Now in comes Nightfall finding Boca. In fact, they even found Monet. That's the much bigger target. Monet forced a time lapse back towards the side of BETBOOM. Can he actually get away? The chase is on.
Just looking at it as Cavern Crawl, it's a massive improvement. I was, I would have been happier with a gameplay patch. They'll try to find Toronto Tokyo. They'll be happy with that.
Toronto Tokyo would have also been happier with the gameplay patch, apparently, as he is going to die. Is that it, Jonathan? You're happy with it then? Oh, hold that thought.
I think it's cool.
Jump is there, mid lane, X-Nova, gonna get caught for a moment, but does manage to tether away with the mech out, so he will survive as now Nightfall. He's the one in real danger. They'll disrupt to try and save him, but maybe that's gonna actually cause his death. He actually jukes them out with the courier change, and then he actually makes it out. Never mind, GPK. He's the one in danger now. GPK trying to survive. He'll go down. JT, though, should trade his life away for that, and will do so. Meanwhile, X-Nova's coming back. But he should be okay to tether out. Maybe. Disruption is out.
No.
They'll protect him though. X-Nova's got friends. Chase is still going from Toronto. Toronto's not done. X-Nova actually goes down. But Toronto Tokyo will trade his life away for them.
Ring at your ear?
No.
Isn't it rewarding?
Bottom lane. It's... No. Monet. Clear out. He's going to find himself a Dragon Knight. Miero actually able to back off for now. Instead, the jump is there onto GPK. GPK, though, protected by the Wukong's command, will make it. So instead, Boca going to go down. Boca caught on the high ground, cannot survive. Too soon, John. JT. Oh, he will get caught out top lane, and he is gone. That's a nice pick. Moving in. Monet, he's going to break the smoke. A nice Gleipnir catching 2 targets. GPK, he has not been saved either. They have caught out the sniper for now. GPK, he's going to go for the man fight up against X-Nova at the least. X-Nova, though, still alive, will be able to get away. They'll go for the fight. They'll try to force it with the Wukong's command, but they've already lost GPK. Can you really force this fight? Well, Monet, he does get caught by a stun here from Miero, and they do get the Aegis. I mean, that's a start. But now you've got to deal with him a second time. Nothing to say, still looking for another kickback, will not find it. However, Gleipnir will lock down Miero. Blastoff is there. G2YG maybe going a little bit too far because Nightfall, he does pop his BKB to go for the fight. A nice relocate away though from X-Nova is going to ensure that even Beboka will not go down. And so BETBOOM, they will successfully retreat. But they...
It does become a lot harder seeing them sieging onto a tier 2 anytime soon. So they do stall out in that possibility here for BETBOOM. They hold on to the mid-tier 1 still as well, because they didn't lose enough heroes on BETBOOM. And they can still go for the smoke, they'll try.
Monet breaks another smoke. He has time-lapse available if he needs it, and will pop it immediately. Still wants the fight. Miero gets a dust off. JT, he'll jump in, though JT's losing a lot of HP. JT is gone. Still the jump is there. Nothing to say. Trying to go into Toronto. Will go on to Miero instead. In fact, that was Nightfall on the MK. Nightfall will go down. GPK still alive, but needs to try and kite them out the best he possibly can. So, Monet, maybe he's going to be in danger now. Losing over half his HP. Assassinate will connect. X-Nova keeping Monet alive as best as he possibly can. Miero still chasing him down. A nice kick away though. In comes Nothing to Say now. On to GPK. Though GPK will just stand his ground. Realizing they do not have the backup.
The bot jungle, they have no objective they can collapse to with all these ultimates being popped. Maybe they find another here though.
Oh, that's a nice kickback onto GPK, but the backup was not close enough. Still, the shards will lock him onto the high ground. GPK desperately trying to back away. Disruption will buy him a little bit more time, but how much more? It won't be enough. He's gone. Nightfall, though, he's going to pop his BKB. He'll pop the Wukongs with a kick away from Nothing to Say. Right out of the ring. Nightfall's got nothing to play with, but himself, really, is Nightfall. He is down. G2IG, they want a little bit more. They'll find Toronto. Disruption will save, but Nothing to Say. He will punish the savior. Save will try to run. In fact, Save will be okay for now, but not for long, because Monet is going to pick him off. And all they find for this trouble is Beboka. It seems though G2I can now hit BETBOOM like they're 7k behind. Last few team fights just have not been... Oh, in fact, hold on, JPK. He tries to get away here from JT. JT's already committed his stun. GPK! Oh, he gets caught just in the nick of time. X-Nova, he was there. Perfect timing for himself. For something. Problem is G2IG are completely together. Monet, he is baiting for his team right now. There's going to be a counter smoke. Oh, BETBOOM trying to wrap up from the backside. Toronto barely able to avoid the initial stun as Miero. He'll jump in onto Nothing to Say, trying to get rid of the pesky task. Though X-Nova going to keep him alive in the relocate. X-Nova has saved the day. The snowball is out. The chase is on. They want Save, but no. Nothing to Save. He will die to the demonic purge. He is down. So is X-Nova. They will find a secondary pickoff. This time, BETBOOM, they will get away with murder. Beboka, the third pickoff, should eventually go. And they'll catch him. A beautiful team fight here for BETBOOM. Save you in SCA. You know, we don't play
we've
these
watched
heroes in
SC,
Southeast Asia.
you know, we watched it at the least. In our defense, we've watched it.
Toronto. He's got to watch himself here, John. Toronto's actually avoids a stun. Still just bounces away. Nice little stun out from Nightfall to help him out, but it's not going to be enough. Toronto, Tokyo down. They want to go for a little bit more. It's a 4v5 kind of situation. The Monet does get stunned up and silenced up, dropping fairly low, but X-Nova's going to be there to back him up, and now Nothing to Say. He'll get the kickback onto the Dragon Knight, and they have got plenty of damage here for Miero. No problem.
Yeah, that's where it falls flat for BETBOOM. Again, if they get fragmented, split apart, they don't get to start these fights on their own terms. Good coverage, at least keep one part of the map playable for themselves here. Got some damage coming out now as well with the Ags and the full Daedalus up for Nightfall. So a lot more impact from Monkey King if they can find that.
GPK! JT has found GPK. And of course, X-Nova and Monet, they are there to help out. This sniper's not just, he's just not having a good time. He's having a pretty bad game, I'd argue. Meanwhile, bottom, he might need to buy back very soon because nothing to say is having a gander. See if he can find a target to kick out of that Wukong's command. They'll continue chasing him down, but X-Nova is here to heal him up. Still nothing to say, surviving a little bit longer, but eventually he will die to all the demonic purges that were placed here by Save. BETBOOM will get himself a free shard. That Agshard's reactive taser now for himself. Still the rush is here from BETBOOM. They might run into Monet, in fact. Miero trying to find himself an angle. They'll see X-Nova as well. X-Nova trying to go for the Lotus Pool. He's going to get stunned up and targeted immediately, and he is gone. Though Monet is still willing to fight. BETBOOM jumps in. BETBOOM, though, sacrificing his own life now as Nightfall. He'll try to go for a run himself, but no, they found GPK. They've got the sniper again. That's the big target they really wanted, and they've got him. It's like the whole fight, they're just waiting for the one guy. Oh, NTS? Going after Miero, but BETBOOM's got him with the mines.
It's gonna be okay to not die, perhaps.
Perhaps. We shall see. And oh, nothing to say. Does get jumped. Miero has found him already, but he gets the BKB off, and he's going to be okay to snowball away back towards Miero, that is, but he'll be all right to blink up. Nobody dies. Not quite yet anyway. Though nothing to say, again being jumped. They just throw the kitchen sink at him. He'll buy back immediately. They want the team fight, it seems, because G2IG, well, they've got their tusk back in the fray. So this buyback's going to mean really nothing. In fact, G2IG might be forced to back out of it based off this buyback. Miero, he jumps in again onto NTS. They found the tusk another time, though he kicks away the Monkey King immediately in Toronto, and Miero, they're the ones to get just annihilated here by G2IG. Save barely able to TP away. But NTS, I mean, just on the edge with that survival. Maybe just no damage, John. Maybe that's the answer. GPK. Jump is there, JT. He's found the target. They've broken the Lincolns, and GPK is, well, they've broken his spirit, Jonathan. The poor guy can't do anything.
No, he can't. No buyback. One Lincolns, again, it's one Lincolns. It's not going to be enough. They needed to coordinate like two Lincolns and just, well, to be fair, even that's just so hard to pull. They'll try. Oh,
X-Nova, he's just trying so hard to not let NTS die. He will go eventually. That is a dieback onto the tusk. JT dropping low himself. Meanwhile, Save does die to BETBOOM, and Monet, he'll get right onto work onto Nightfall, and Nightfall trying to maybe just lag the game out. Does actually kill off X-Nova here on the IO. X-Nova, he will go down. Refresher orb now built up by JT. That's on the Curry.
Doesn't have Daedalus, doesn't really have that much Agi. It's not much on the sniper right now to make it a threat, honestly. Maybe if he had Conda Ags, he'd get something here.
Forced the BKB, the kickback was there from NTS. Nightfall, he'll get a nice Wukong's command off, finding 3 targets. BETBOOM is going to go down. Problem is GPK has lost his life here to JT. He'll buy back on the sniper. Meanwhile, Monet's back on the Ancient. He just wants the game to be over, but he's getting taken down. He needs to get the hell out of there. In fact, he'll turn back around onto Nightfall. The kick away. They'll find the Monkey King. Nightfall is down without buyback available. They'll go on to X-Nova. They'll find the Iron now. X-Nova down, but he'll buy back. It's 4v4. X-Nova has committed a buyback, but it seems as though his team has decided better off.
Not a lot of openings left here.
They're going to crack. JT, he's found GPK another time with the Glimmer Cape. Will save. Instead, back onto the Ancient they go, but now the fortification, it will come out. Miero, he'll jump in onto the Dragon or onto the Centaur, but he gets kicked away, and in fact, it looks like he's probably set to fall. Miero trying to survive through it. Will buy back immediately after the death. As G2IG, they are not done yet. They want more. A save. Save is gone. He'll buy back onto the Shadow Demon. Kick back again, nothing to say. We'll kick Miero away this time. Miero, he'll make the jump in onto the Weaver. They desperately want that Divine Rapier from Monet, but Monet, he's got X-Nova right behind him, and he's still got an Aegis for 2 minutes. Very hard to see him dying as Monet back onto the Ancient once again. Miero's trying to defend by himself, basically, but the Ancient's going down. GG is called. They have seen enough. Meanwhile, Monet well and truly has left the building. Nightfall, though, is looking to secure the bounty, but BETBOOM is going to rock up They'll get the Earth Spike to start. They'll find the bounty, and they should have themselves a kill as well as Nightfall gonna regret showing up in the end.
He has a lot of iron branches, maybe to be cheeky, but already dropping very low. At least has the bottle to top up with.
Well, meanwhile, bottom lane, Toronto Tokyo actually secures a kill onto Baboka, and that was... There are only 9 CS difference between Monet and Miero. That's nowhere near enough, it feels.
Not quite. I mean, it's still a nice dent to have. Although...
No, now nothing to say. Miero, he's going to find out the hard way that he is just dead. Problem is, against the Viper of all things, they will secure the tier 1 top tower at 7 minutes in. And there's just nothing they can do about it. Like, GPK will show up now, but Monet's already just time walked away. X-Nova's going to scout out the Timber Store, and he'll just go for a TP play out. Does get it cancelled. But does it really matter? There's more TPs incoming. They're gonna go for the fight. X-Nova has gone down, but Monet, he's after GPK now. Save will go down first. The X back into the boat from the Conquer. They'll lose the Timber Sword to boot. And this is all at the cost of a position 5 inch. Go again, Miero. He's the target. There is no rest for the wicked, John. You know, I can't say I feel bad for this Viper. I just can't say it. In fact, I might dare say I enjoyed that.
It's a bit strange. You didn't say you were enjoying all of GPK's deaths in the last game, right?
Oh, but
You're enjoying Miero's.
But I was, Jonathan. I didn't say it, but you best believe I was. X-Nova. Oh, that's a nice Earth Spike. A Ravager from Baboka. Nothing to say, trying to get to work. He'll have the ult up in 1. The Chrono, it's perfect. Monet, he's gonna find the Timber on top. This time, I do feel a little bit worse for GPK, though he does get away, John. He's alright. Bottom tier 1 tower. Pings are coming out, though. They know that Nightfall is there somewhere. JT will find him. X is out. Boat will fly in. Miero, he's TPing to try and help. Finger, not out yet. Nightfall, he's still alive. They haven't got enough damage. Nightfall is okay for now. And in fact, he will be perfectly fine. Miero, TPing in at the right moment does save the day.
The raindrop does enough for him to live true of that burst. And that feels awful for Baboka. No finger for 2 minutes, no charge, no build up for the 15. They're having more heroes down now.
JT shards around to lock him down, save with a very nice setup, and JT will just melt to the damage of GPK. So suddenly BETBOOM, even with that tough lane for the Viper, they have
the full Ags, not going to want to play into that. Instead, again, just using this time to farm up effectively. They still have that Blink Lasso ready to be revealed from Toronto. They will smoke up. They might find nothing to say.
Nay, nothing to say. Being chased down, however, it seems like they're going to find the Ench first, so X-Nova is down. Baboka will follow. And nothing to say, can do really nothing about it. But here comes the cavalry. Monet, he's right onto the Viper. They want Miero again, and they're going to have it. So 2 supports will go down, but you get yourself an offlane Viper.
Yeah. Viper is still a non-issue right now. Still have the Torrent Storm as well. They'll collapse onto that mid.
If they will. Starts out from save. X is out immediately onto the Tusk. Meanwhile, Baboka, a very nice Earth Spike connecting onto 2, but BETBOOM, they are collapsing mid lane, right onto JT. He will pop the Torrent Storm, but he never got the boat off in time. Meanwhile, Nightfall is on to nothing to say. He'll take down the Zeus in time. And X-Nova, not going to make it out either. Caught by Toronto. That'll be a double for Nightfall. And that's a big loss for G2IG. Like, Baboka, he's in good position to break. Oh no, he moves at the wrong moment. Monet gets caught by a lasso. The Ravage out from Baboka though, but it's not enough. It's such a shame too. Had he stuck around for half a second extra, he would have broken the smoke.
BETBOOM, with the Ags up on Nightfall, they could easily go Roche. They've got the damage. Baboka.
Oh, Baboka's gone. Tier 2 mid tower. Like, if you know you can't be stopped, you may as well just take whatever objective you want. Thunder God's Wrath. I mean, Toronto Tokyo is going to lose his life at the very least, so you get a free kill for Baboka. That's something. Pings are
That
coming
is-
out towards X9.
I still feel like there's no clear answer for just that raw right click coming out. Oh.
My GT. BKB out. Lasso is there to hold him down though. In comes Nightfall for all the damage they require, and the Kunkka is just annihilated. In fact, Nightfall found a double kill without even trying. But Boca going down to the flat cannon damage as well. Taken. Miero will pick up a shards for himself. I mean, the smoke's good and well, but... Oh, maybe they can find Miero. Pops his BKB. Monet does have to chrono to get this kill. The Viper's taking a bit longer than they would like, though, so Nightfall is here now to try and secure some kind of a straggler. They'll make the jump in. Lasso is out. They've already taken down JT, and now, well, they can really clean up. X-Nova has gone to boot. At least they get everyone else out of there. Well, I say that, but Boca was still around there for a moment, but looks like... Towards Baboka, they're going to find the Lion first up here for Save. Though Save, I don't believe, actually spotted him out. Baboka reveals himself anyway. And Monet is just north of that tier 2 tower, but of course now is very well aware that BETBOOM is there, so he will immediately just get towards the other side of the map. But they've got the tier 2 tower. There's just no contest. Meanwhile, G2IG, I mean, they'll take their outpost back, but now they reveal their position. Meanwhile, X-Nova goes down to...
Butterfly coming out for Nightfall. So even if he does get chronoed up, a lot of that damage will just miss. They'll go for a smoke play out, maybe.
Oh, they are going to try. I mean, it's a lot of damage you're hoping for here. They are desperately trying, and they've got him at the very least. Nightfall is down. Save has gone a boot. Perhaps it can work. Miero, he's not a big target himself, but GPK, he certainly is. They'll make the jump in. Monet about to fall, but still gets the time walk away just barely. GPK still trying. Does find X-Nova. Force the BKB and just chain TP away, however. He will make it out. And that's the first sign of life I think I've seen from G2IG this game. It's finally finding a fight that works out for
Our faces Void. 13k lead maintained by BETBOOM. G2IG. And they're working on some other stuff. And you've got Lincoln's coming out for nothing to say.
Monet.
Oh.
Yeah, they found the big one. They've got Monet and they've taken him down. No problem. There is buyback available on the Void, but you kind of just see how easy it is for BETBOOM. Once they get the lockdown on the Void, he just absolutely melts. You've still got an Aegis, you've still got a BKB, you'll have a secondary Satanic usage any moment now for Nightfall. He might just lose the first life, but a nice snowball is going to buy him a little bit more time, so Nightfall is able to just get out of there. Has the Satanic back up now, just does pop it. Heals himself back up. Laszlo is there.
God.
They have caught out at least one in the Kunkka. The JT will go down for the sake of save, losing his own life. Monet does not buy back. He
Back, so there's a range to go back for. Big one has fallen, very least. And you still have Aegis for Nightfall. Baboka?
They're going to try into Nightfall. Chrono's available. Nightfall is basically on his own. Though he does have an Aegis up. But it seems like they might have the first life. Eventually, I mean. It's taken a while, John. In fact, never mind.
God.
Never mind, they can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, you see that, John? I would have just called. I would have been like, you know what? I've seen enough. In fact, Monet's been caught out. Monet will be okay to get to the high ground. If
Follow up Torrent Storm or no, wait out the BKB since it's Torrent Storm. I don't know, it's just difficult. Although,
I mean, they're trying to drag back the gyro. Problem is Nightfall. Oh, hold on a minute. Maybe they can get the Aegis up. In fact, Nightfall, he's not popping the Satanic, so it looks like he wants to lose his first life. It is about to expire anyway. Chrono is out. They've caught a couple here. Monet, can he get the job done? He's taken out Toronto and Save and Miero, but now the Gyrocopter's the big target, but they've got him. An ultra kill out for Monet. Hold on a goddamn minute. How does that happen, Josh?
BETBOOM are going to look to force this fight out, but again, smoke out as well onto G2IG.
They'll clear out the creep wave, but that makes the smoke quite obvious. G2IG retreating at the right time. Xnova does get caught first, and he will go down immediately. So already a 4v5, but Xnova does buy back. 5v5 once again. GPK will get jumped, but he'll be fine. They do not have the damage for him. It's all about the chrono from Monet. He needs to find Nightfall with it. They'll go on to GPK again. They'll try for this, and this time they've got the chrono. They found both targets. They do have the gyro. Problem is they probably don't have the damage. They'll find GPK instead with that chrono sphere being committed. There's now Toronto. Make the jump in. Save all two. Save is gone. Toronto maybe going too far.
What's happening?
Now is Miero in danger. Miero's gone a boot. Monet's still alive throughout all of this. Meanwhile, JT's being chased down. JT will drop. But Monet is not done. On we go to the gyrocopter.
Oh my god.
They have got him. Nightfall is gone.
Oh my
An old trick kill for Monet.
Oh, that is not how that fight should go for BETBOOM. Kind of keep shoving in, slowly poke. Still a lot of time left on that Aegis. Trying to think. I mean, they do manage to get the Orchid, but
Chrono committed. They are going to try and make the jump in onto Miero and the Viper. Well, the Viper is gone. There is a buyback. The tier 3 tower might just be enough here for G2IG. The Aegis is expiring in 50 seconds anyway, but... Well, Monet maybe just doesn't care about not having Chrono. Again, he does have a refresher shard, but it is in the backpack right now. He'll jump in onto Nightfall. Meanwhile, a double lasso out from Toronto Tokyo. He's going to find 2 cores with that. JT, he is going down very quickly and will drop. Nothing to say. Will drop as well. No buyback available on JT. Nothing to say. Does at least have his own buyback.
Only the bot tier 3 and Rax left. G2IG. Oh.
The jump is out. A tier 3 tower copping so much damage. Toronto, when he's got lasso available, he'll get away. Save will go down instead of the task. No buyback on him. Monet is on the chase here with the time walks. Look.
Dire are scanning.
Long wrap around through that bottom lane. Toronto's going to be the big primary target they want to take down first, though he does make his way out of there, so instead they're going to have to try and go after Miero, and they've got the Viper. No buyback available on Miero. It's a great start here for the side of G2IG. Oh, Monet. Oh, he's with the chrono. Was that baited or not? You have to wonder. There was vision to scout that out. GPK. He's going to go for a run with the BKB. We'll refresh just in case he needs another. Seems like he's going to be just fine. Meanwhile, though, Save, I cannot say the same for him. Been left behind. He will go down, and now Roshan, of course, going to be well and truly available for G2IG.
Sneaky rapier buildup that Nightfall would want. He's queuing it up. Courier down for tree. Not going to have that sort of bailout tool. We'll have buyback at least, although.
Is there Toronto? He's got his BKB pop, but Monet immediately just going to pop the chrono, going right after the Batrider, not playing any games. There's no buyback on Toronto. He bought the refresher orb outright, so he had no gold for the buyback. That's one down. GPK will wave them goodbye, but G2IG, they're going nowhere. The top racks is the primary target they wanted. They're going to find Nightfall now on the gyrocopter. A double earth spike out. A chrono committed. They found a couple of them. The gyro is down. So is Save on the tusk, but they're both going to commit buybacks. Well, surely Nightfall will. He'll watch one Rax fall. There's your buyback committed now from the gyrocopter, but GPK's already in trouble. Snowball will buy him a bit of time to try and survive through this. He'll refresh himself and go for his own BKB. Meanwhile, Nightfall jumping right in the middle of the team fight, but everyone's just kind of dispersed here from G2IG. There's now Monet. Look at that back here, but Monet's on his own. Monet is on his own. Nobody has stuck around but him. And Monet is looking to die. Pops the Satanic. It won't matter. He is gone. Thankfully, he does have buyback. Never get it.
Unfortunate, like.
G2IG.
Pans out.
Oh, Miero.
What if he just...
Oh, they've got him. They've caught the Viper. Aeon Disc is out though. Chrono,
No,
it's going to be
no,
committed. Monet really wants the kill.
Oh, the
Fame
Wind
is
Waker.
going to be around to save. Another Chrono committed now, finding two of them. X-Nova, he's the first one to go down, but there goes Miero. They've got the Viper. Monet, he takes down Safe to boot. He's onto the gyrocopter now. Nightfall trying to fight back. They've got the Void down the first time, but can they get him the second time? Not
The
quite.
Divine,
Nightfall is down. The Divine is
Monet
on the
got it.
deck. Monet has got the Divine Rapier. Oh boy. And they're out of there. It's a 4v4. G2IG, they have no carried against them, but they've left.
Wind Waker stalled out enough that the second Chrono had to come out on that toss. Let's see here.
GPK, stuns are there. They've locked him down, but he's very, very confident in his ability to just tank through all that damage. So Monet's got an Aghanim Scepter with a Blessing on the way now, so he's just kind of had enough. This would help with the Divine, of course. Monet, jump in, Miero. Go for the Viper Strike. They have actually got the lasso as well. They found two targets. Monet is gone. Monet is down the first, or rather the last life that he had. Meanwhile, JT also caught out on the Kunkka. Can they try and turn this team fight? A beautiful Earth Spike from Maboka. Where is Maboka going, in fact? He's running right
wanted the Divine!
Oh, he wanted the Divine. Maboka. Come on, Maboka. What are you
That's
doing?
a soldier right there.
What are you
It's a
doing,
soldier,
Maboka?
Mike. He could have
There's no way
divined
you're going
Book
to
of
Perhaps I shouldn't say that anymore. That was at TI, by the way. TI main stage, I think it was, John. Probably the worst place to say Mega Creeps don't matter. As a caster, as GPK. Jump is there. Toronto Tokyo looking for another lasso attempt. Not going to find it quite yet. And does that in fact go after X-Nova with the lasso? Is not going to find the kill though. X-Nova is perfectly fine. Meanwhile, the Ancient is fortified. In comes Monet now, looking for the Viper. He's found a Chrono onto Miero. Miero going for the Wind Waker out, but is not going to... Oh, he might just make it save. Is making it so hard for Miero to just die. Monet, though, still chasing, has found the Viper. Two diebacks now committed from BETBOOM. And the Divine is back on Monet. How does that happen?
Oh god. See if they can put this game to its end. They have a minute opening.
Like, look, it's a good voice. It's a good voice line. I might have to buy them. JT. Here we go. They're onto the GPK. Timbersaw GPK. He's copying a lot of damage, and now the Chrono. Monet again finding two targets. Nightfall is gone. Buyback's committed. GPK is going to desperately try and defend this somehow. But how do you do it? Monet is ignoring everyone. Tier 4 towers are gone. GPK now will get his attention. But Monet, he just wants the Ancient down. He doesn't care anymore. Toronto looking for the lasso. He will not get it. Lincoln's is broken with the lasso. Nightfall is going to die by the looks of it, and he is gone. And this game is well and truly over. There's no carry left. They've got nothing to play with.
Oh my
G2IG's done it. A 2-0 victory.
No